Hello everybody, good morning and namaste. Today you are most welcome to your online class of physical education. Again in this lecture we are going to continue our same chapter, sports training method. And today's topic will be on fartlek training. In our last lecture we discussed about circuit training a lot, and today we will talk about fartlek training. What is fartlek training and what are the advantages and disadvantages of this training? So first of all we will give small introduction of this. Introduction of this. Actually, Gösta Holmer, a national coach, developed in the 1930s in Sweden fartlek training. This training is developed by Gösta Holmer in Sweden in the year of 1930s. This training is developed by a national coach in 1930s in Sweden. Actually, fartlek, Swedish word fartlek is Swedish word which means speed play, which means speed play. Actually, it is a variation of variable pace methods. Actually, it is a variation of variable pace method. When you will do this training, there will be so many paces. Actually, it is a type of cross-country running. It is a type of cross-country running and usually conducted over hilly region and usually conducted over hilly region. small introduction. This training is developed by Gösta Helmer in Sweden in the 1930s. And fartlek is a Swedish word which means speed play. It is a variation of variable pace methods, and it is a type of cross-country running usually conducted over a hilly region. Especially it is done in the hill station. And what is the method? Now we will talk about its methods. How you have to complete, how you have to attempt fartlek training. Here the athletes normally begin with slow jogging. The athletes normally begins with slow jogging, then running with easy pace. When you are going to start this training, you have to normally start with slow jogging. After that, you have to running easily and vary the speed. After some time, vary the speed from time to time. And vary the speed from time to time. You have to start with slow pace. After that, you have to come in your comfort zone, and at last you can change your pace. You can fast your running. Here, an athletes may include the fast running, push-ups, hill running, and shuttle running as he desires. It's up to him. During this training, athletes can running fast, push-ups, inclined running, and also shuttle running as he desires. So here an athletes may include in his training, he can include the fast running, push-ups, hill running, shuttle running, as he desires. Uncertainty is there. If he wants to run fast, he can run fast. He wants to do push-ups, all of a sudden he can push-ups. If he have to run inclined, then he can. and if he wants immediately start shuttle running, then he can start shuttle running. So there are so many variations in fartlek training in the same time. In this training period, or we can say training period may vary from 20 to 60 minutes. Training period may vary 20 to 60 minutes. What is the duration of this training period? Its time may be 20 to 60 minutes. And what about the heart rate? Heart rate ranges between 140 to 180 beats per minute. The heart rate (140 to 180 beat per minute). So during this training period, you have to check your heart rate also. So this is the method of fartlek training. Fartlek training means there are so many variations during this training period. Now, what are the advantages of this training? Advantages. Number one, increasing health. It is good for increasing strength. When you do this training, you develop your strength. Method is not rigid. This method is not rigid and may be varied according to the capability. So what is the capacity of the athletes? You can set your training schedule accordingly, according to the capability of the athletes. And next advantage is what? Not required specific space or equipment. Not required specific space or equipments. You can do it anywhere. No specific equipments are required. Make up your mind and go to any hilly areas to complete your fartlek training. Or anywhere you can do it, because there are so many variations in pace. All of a sudden you can do push-ups, you can do shuttle running, you can do incline running. Everywhere, anywhere you can do it. So not specific space or any specific equipment required for this fartlek training. And next point is it can be organized very easy. It can be organized very easy because we don't need any specific place or equipments. So very easily we can organize it anywhere. And last, number of athletes can be accommodated simultaneously. If there are so many players are there, then you can do this fartlek training very easily. Here only what we have to do, number of athletes can be accommodated simultaneously. So these are the advantages. And what are the disadvantages of this training? Disadvantages. First disadvantage is experience of actual running on the track is absent. Experience of actual running on the track is absent. Competition will be not according to the fartlek training track. There will be different track, and we are doing practice in different track. So experience of actual running on the track will be absent. So at the time of competition, we can lose our target or lose our aim. What we have to do if you want to get something better? Then we have to do the practice on same track. But here we are doing practice on other track. It may cause accident. It may cause accident. Either accident may be occurred in this track or that track, because we are not habitual to do practice on the same track. Next disadvantage is the trainer may not be able to keep complete supervision on the training. Lack of supervision of the coach. The trainer may not be able to keep complete supervision on the training. Because the tracks we are going to use for fartlek training as we use in the competition. So observation, proper observation will be difficult for the coach. Chronic colds or respiratory infections. Next point. Respiratory infection. No doubt, you can increase your strength with the help of this fartlek training, but you are infected with chronic cold or respiratory system, because weather may be changed. Next is unusual fatigue. Unusual fatigue. You are getting tired. And if you will be fatigued, then there will be lot of chances of injuries. Overuse injuries. Because for cross country race, there will be flat surface where they have to run, and we are doing practice in the hill and in the zigzag roads that is not required for cross country. So there we can unusually fatigue, and this may be the chances of overuse injuries. So these are the disadvantages of fartlek training. So our today's topic on training method is fartlek training method completed. Again, I am going to describe it in brief. First of all, we have to give small introduction. This training is developed by Gustav Helmer in Sweden in the 1930s. And fartlek is Swedish word which means speed play. It is a type of cross-country running usually conducted over a hilly region. And methods, the athletes normally begins with slow jogging, then simple running, and after that he can vary the speed, he can change his pace. Especially we have to check the time and heart rate. Training period may vary 20 to 60 minutes only. Those who are beginner, they have to do only for 20 minutes, and those who have experience, they can do it up to 60 minutes. And the heart rate not should be more than 140 to 180. 140 to 180 beat per minute. After that, advantages. It is good for increasing strength. If you want to develop your strength, then this fartlek training will give you better result. Method is not rigid. And may be varied according to the capability of the athlete, and not required specific space or specific equipment. Can be easily organized, and a number of athletes can be accommodate a number of athletes can be accommodated simultaneously. Disadvantages are what? Experience of actual running on the track is absent. We have to doing practice in other surface, and actually we have to run on another space. So experience of actual running will be absent. Because of this, it may cause accident. And trainer may not be able to keep complete supervision on the training. So lack of supervision of the coach. Chronic cold or respiratory infection because of hilly area, change of weather. Unusual fatigue, because we are not habitual to do practice the same for long time. So unusual fatigue is there, and because of unusual fatigue, overuse injuries are there. We might be injured. So these are the disadvantages. So our today's topic is completed. In our next lecture, again we will continue the same chapter with new topic. For today, have a nice day and thank you.